Most people believe they fail because they didn't try hard enough. They promise to push more, wake earlier, stay disciplined longer. But the harder they push, the more tired they become. And eventually, everything collapses again. Not because they're weak, but because effort was never the solution.
Argo believed failure meant he didn't try hard enough. Every mistake felt personal. He never blamed the system, only himself. Success in his mind was something earned through suffering. Each setback triggered the same promise. Wake up earlier. Push harder. Be stricter. Argo tightened his routines, believing pressure would forge discipline and finally fix his life. But the harder Argo pushed, the heavier everything felt. Days blurred together. Energy drained. What once felt like ambition slowly turned into exhaustion and survival. Eventually, everything collapsed again. The routines broke. Motivation vanished. Argo sat in silence, confused and exhausted, blaming himself for failing again. Then the truth surfaced. Argo wasn't weak. Effort was never the solution, it was only fuel. And fuel without direction always runs out. What he needed wasn't more pressure, but a clearer path. Argo believed willpower was the answer. If he could just push himself harder, everything would fall into place. But willpower depended on energy, and energy was never stable. Poor sleep, constant stress, and daily pressure slowly drained it until nothing was left to push with. Every morning became a gamble. On good days, willpower showed up and things moved forward. On most days, it didn't. Life interfered. Stress piled up. Fatigue took control. And no amount of motivation could override exhaustion. When willpower failed, Argo blamed himself. He thought he lacked discipline, strength, or character. But the truth was simpler and harsher. Willpower was never a system. It was a fragile resource, one life could break at any moment. Argo once thought a system meant extreme discipline, waking before sunrise, forcing productivity, and pushing through exhaustion. But over time, he realized a real system isn't harsh or dramatic. It's quiet. It's a set of simple rules that decide for you when to start, what to focus on, and when to stop. No hype, no pressure, no motivation required, just steady movement guided by structure. With the system in place, Argo stopped asking whether he felt inspired. Inspiration no longer mattered. The only question left was simple: what is the next small action? Some days he moved slowly. Some days imperfectly. Some days without any excitement at all. But he still moved. And over time, those quiet actions stacked up, turning progress into something. Automatic something that happened without struggle. Argo didn't rebuild his life with extreme habits or massive change. He chose one fixed time, one clear task, and one non-negotiable rule, and that was enough. Not to transform everything overnight, but to stop the cycle of collapsing every month. With fewer decisions and no pressure to feel inspired, stability slowly replaced chaos, and for the first time, progress stopped slipping away.
Motivation starts movement. Discipline sustains it for a while. But systems decide where you end up. And once you build one, you don't need to feel ready anymore. You just move.